Welcome to our hackathon project. We are the coffee lovers team. Our team, the member team is Elder, Laura Boemo, Laura Chaves, Nadia Fornaro, me, and Simon. You can see with the background our member team of coffee lovers. So what is our project? Do you know your coffee? Our project does. We upload more than 400 images, and after a machine learning process, we are capable to identify an espresso or a long black coffee. So what's the difference between espresso or long black? An espresso, this is a short coffee extracted in its pure state from the bean. A long black, this is a shot of espresso extracted on top of hot water. What was your work plan? We had 3 meetings. The first meeting was our kickoff, where we discuss what can we do, a lot of ideas. We create an action plan and try to work with different tools. So our action plan was in the understand the code, because Nadia suggests a link of coffee, and we really like this type of suggestion. And also we discussed about to use SageMaker, the first moment, the SageMaker canvas, because we don't need code to do it, and we also test it. But we decided to use SageMaker Studio when we can insert a code. And so we defined the part of create the PowerPoint, and so the part of market as well. And the second day, we had a status meeting where we can saw what each one did and the next steps. And today we did a final review where we can test the demo and to align the final steps. So what is machine learning? Machine learning is a branch of AI and computer science that allows software application to become more accurate. And with machine learning, we can use models to learning process, and without code or with code. So what the tools that we use in our project? We use Amazon SageMaker and Python. Amazon SageMaker, it's a web-based visual interface where you can perform all machine learning development steps. And in Python, we use 3 tools, the Pylo, Matplotlib, and TensorFlow. So what's the architecture of the project? Use most of the tools of Amazon and SageMaker to connect the files on the bucket. And Python, we use it to upload the images and to execute the code. So we use Amazon to process all the machine learning process and to see the graphs. So this is the interface of Amazon SageMaker Studio, where we can insert our code and execute all of things of machine learning. Now Simon will be the demo of this. Please, Simon, could you?
Okay, can you? Okay, let me just share my screen. Right. This is running in SageMaker Studio. We have our Jupyter Notebook set up here, and we uploaded test images and training images into 2 folders here. Basically, we set up a model, and we said, okay, we're going to take 80% of our training images and use these to teach the model what each coffee looks like. So we have images of espressos here. And we have images of long blacks, which are slightly larger. And 80% of each kind of image, espressos and long blacks, is used to train the model. And the remaining 20% of the images is used to validate the model and make sure that they're classified correctly. Here's some of the sample images for training. And during training, I can't train it here because it's going to take too long. During training, we iterate over all the images various times to try and improve the accuracy of our model. The model is a neural network. And every time we throw images at it and say, look, okay, this is an espresso, this is a long black, it adapts and learns and improves its accuracy. Every time we throw all the images at it and do a validation step is called an epoch. And here we have a graph. In the blue line, we can see what our accuracy for the training was based on the number of epochs. And what we notice is at the start, the accuracy increases very quickly. But then after a few iterations, it tends to flatten out. Basically, what that means is that no matter how many times I throw images at it and say train, I'm not going to get an improvement in the response of the neural network. There's going to be a point where we calculated it about here at 7 epochs, where the gain we got in accuracy wasn't worth the extra time we took to do the training. After we did this, we fine-tuned the model and redid some training steps on it. And we reached an accuracy based on the test images of 100%. And here is the results of the test images classified according to the training data. Okay. And all this is running in SageMaker. We've run into some problems though, and noticed that there are some status messages which can be misleading. During our refining of the model, we were running out of memory, but we weren't getting an error message. SageMaker was just restarting the Python, and we just couldn't figure out what was wrong. The only way we noticed it is because this mem here, it was hitting the end of the graph and then going back to 0. So then we increased the machine. It had 4 gigabytes, and we increased it to 8, and we were able to complete the training in that way. And I'll hand it back to you now, Patricia.
Thank you, Simon. So in this slide, we show the benefits and constraints about our project. The benefits, we use the most of tools of Amazon, and it was good for us. And we have a reduced deploying time. We can do a test in few days. It was easy learning, and we think that we have more time to study and verify these tools. We can improve the machine learning process. And for it, we decided to put these two topics of constraints, that hackathon duration, because for us, if you have if you have more time, 1 week or 1 hour per day during more, we think that it will be good to do more things. And the part of resource available, it's because in our case, we had some limitations in the use of the tools. So we needed to study more about it. What are the lessons learned about this project? We think outside the box, and it was so good for us because we had different roles in our team, and for it, each one contribute with different ideas, and the collaboration, it was so good. And the part of integration of the team, they divide the task and other things. We think that it's good when you have different roles in the team. So what are the next steps for this project? We don't have time, but we'd like to create a website to upload the images. The user can upload the images, and the machine learning can inform the coffee. And so it's a user-friendly interface that the user can use in a mobile, in a website, where else? Buy Me a Coffee, it's an idea of our team to have a market in this solution. And also the part of marketing to Instagram and merchandise. And we have the t-shirt of our project, the Coffee Lovers, made by Laura. So thank you. And this is the part of questions for.
I love the toad on the mug. Well done.
Yeah, good.
We're just a quick question on it. Was the codeless SageMaker able to get up to 100% accuracy too?
Didn't quite understand what you meant by codeless, because
There was a SageMaker, someone wrote an algorithm last night. There was a big high five for it in the shoutouts channel.
no, I didn't run that. We just used the TensorFlow model fit.
Oh, I'll remember this eventually. The SageMaker canvas, did you guys actually write an algorithm with that?
No, we were using SageMaker Studio.
Oh, okay. I thought someone wrote an algorithm. Maybe that was a different team or something.
Yeah. Just a quick point I didn't mention. It took about 15 minutes to train the model. Once you train the model, you can just throw images at it and it will classify for you in less than a second. It's just the training of the model that takes a while. So once you train the model, you save the condition of the neural network, and then on a customer-facing website, you load this model up and then throw the image at it for it to perform the classification.